this fight.
Eddie, ready or Raheem, we were all in the press row actually wondering how long it was going to take for Ben to either get hit with something or lean into something. After the push in Saudi, were you not expecting something from Eubank?
What, for him to hit him around their face with an egg in the eye? No, not really.
Something, yeah. I mean,
that's exactly where it was.
Can you describe the rivalry between you both? Because
very dramatic.
You said you were on good terms at one point in the press conference. Well, it doesn't
We
sound
are,
like good terms.
No, we are on good terms. I don't believe he didn't know about it.
No,
If he,
you know I didn't know.
no, I don't, because I think you're a little bit snaky.
No, you know I didn't.
No.
Don't talk.
No. Be quiet. Because,
No.
No.
You can't say things.
No, stop. Because then I'll take you through. Listen, I'm being very nice to you lately.
You can't say
and I'm being very nice to you lately. I've given you a big education in the last couple of weeks. I've told you were very lucky to be talking to me. Right. But we do get on well. We actually have a bit of banter. He actually, if you don't mind me saying, he was asking me potentially to go on Boxer's Bald.
Yeah, it was a
the other
good
night.
joke.
Oh, was it a joke? Oh, I was actually getting excited about that. No.
You loved it.
But the reality is it's camp v camp.
Yeah.
So I don't have any emotion towards this man. I just think it was a bitch move. If he knew about it, I would have expected him. If Conor Benn came up to me and said, I'm going to hit Chris Eubank with this.
Eddie, we spent 2 weeks trying to get out of Chris Eubank Jr. what he's going to say. 2 weeks. He wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't tell his girlfriend. He wouldn't tell his girlfriend. He wouldn't tell Napa. He wouldn't tell his best friend. We know why now.
So he took the egg alone.
We know why now.
He was the only man who knew about the egg.
Listen, we know
How
why.
did he smuggle it in? It was unbelievable.
Yeah, the security was checking for eggs
his
on his way.
LV pack? Like
That's why he wear one of...
Next time I go up to you, I'm going to go, all right, Chris, and just try and pack the egg in there. Do you know what I mean?
You kept alluding to the rehydration clause in the press conference. Do you think they tried to sort of skirt over the matter to maybe get away with
I think that's
the rehydration?
I think so.
Ben, do you think there'll be any repercussions? People are talking about a hefty fine from the board and also a hefty fine potentially from the promoter for not having a better handle on the situation. Just saying, that's what they said.
In terms of the rehydration clause, a lot were brought up in the press conference about it. Obviously, Eddie tried to it was moved along quite quickly when they were talking about the weights. Do you think that was something that they was obviously trying to skirt around?
The only way we got Chris over the line with that was by getting him more money. And he didn't want to do it, but in the end, money is what Chris Eubank Jr. wants. He made a business decision and he can make the weight and he took the money.
Is there any chance there's an injury to Ben's eyes or any...
No, he's fine.
That's it. Thank you very much. What's your feelings on His Excellency saying the winner gets a fight against Canelo?
Yeah, that's how confident he is that Eubank's going to win, because there's no chance he thinks Conor Benn is fighting Canelo.
Directed to me.
That's the answer. There you go.
Eddie from Wish. I think that basically Conor's future is back down at 147, if I'm honest. If he deals with a middleweight in style.
When you're starting out with your finance...
deals with a middleweight in style. Who knows? But it's a big jump to 68 and it's a big jump size-wise to Canelo Alvarez.
How far against Canelo do you feel?
I mean, you're talking about... Conor is a similar size to Crawford, but doesn't have his credentials. Quite frankly, doesn't have his ability just yet. And I think Crawford will probably get beat. So, but if he steps up to middleweight and destroys Eubank inside 3 rounds, which is very possible, who knows?
Do you think the Bivol rematch will happen?
I think Bivol is the king, and he can fight whoever he wants or whoever His Excellency tells us to fight. Canelo rematch, Benavidez, Callum Smith, Beterbiev 3, all amazing fights. He's ready for all of them, but he'll be out for a while.
Out of all those, which one do you want?
I do like Beterbiev 3 because the first 2 are my favourite fights, but I'd love to see Callum Smith get the chance.
Last one, what did Ben say to you backstage?
Ben? Conor or Dopey?
I mean, either one. Did anyone have words for you?
I said to Shalom, if you knew about that, you're a dog. Because we talked before and he said, I swear I didn't know about it. He's got a track record with that kind of stuff. To be honest, Eubank don't really talk to him that much, so maybe I do believe him. Conor Benn, absolutely ready to fight, not Chris Eubank, an entire nation of men. And Nigel Benn, ready to do it with a blindfold on.
Why do you think Eubank didn't want you to speak at the press conference?
Because it's a premeditated thing. He watched David Hay do it a few years ago, and it's like the easy thing to do, isn't it? What shall I do? Everything that Eubank does is premeditated. Do you think that he sat down and when I started talking, he went, I'm going to say this? He doesn't have the wit. He doesn't have the IQ to do that. What he's doing is he's sitting there like the egg, right? And he's gone, Right, when Eddie talks, they're all sitting. This is what they're like. These people, Ben included, because he's all. What you do is, yeah, when Eddie starts talking, you.
Well, you hear what Eddie Hearn thinks. Fair use policy. Shout out to Seconds Out, Radio Raheem, and others that were there at the media press conference and everything like that. But yeah, you hear what Eddie Hearn was pretty much sunning Ben Shalom, and Ben Shalom looked like he got kind of, I don't know if he was intimidated or what by the height or size of Eddie Hearn, but he got up out of Dodge pretty fast. Don't agree with Eddie Hearn talking about Chris Eubank Jr. isn't that witty. He's real witty. He's the reason that made me really want to see the fight before it got postponed, because how fast he was on his feet and talking about eating KFC and everything. That was a real funny and interesting exchange. Got pretty heated too. You heard Eddie sounded like Cat Williams, like no. Eddie Hearn, man, he didn't bite his tongue. And I always say that, doesn't Chris Eubank Jr. look like in shape Tyler Perry? But that was interesting. If you want to see the full interview, I reviewed the first part of it. Now I'm doing the second half. But if you want to go see the full thing, go check out Seconds Out. And it's pretty much everywhere right now. That egg slap was the talk of the boxing community here in these YouTube streets. Anyways, the J Roos Theory. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the J Roos Theory over there. If you want to donate to the J Roos Theory, the Cash App is $J Roos33. Gotta go do my workout now. Who wants to step to me? LSR forever. Be fearless, and remember, follow Yeshua. Thanks for watching. Yay.